Hi, this video is in response to, as I like to call him, JMAGA Little PP. So, JMAGA Little PP put out a video talking about some bullshit phone situation. And I listened to the video, and I thought to myself, you know what? I feel like he needs a bit of a correction. He needs to be put in a certain place. How some people are. And so YouTuber to YouTuber, real talk, realize is real. And so I just wanted to let JMAGA Little PP know that we watching. I'm watching, and I gotta hold him. I gotta hold him accountable. He holds me accountable, and I think that friends are honest with each other, and this is me being honest with him. So let me break it down to two different points. One, Sprint, T-Mobile, Verizon, Apple, Motorola, whatever. They don't give a shit about you. They don't give a shit about you. They're trying to sell to really, really rich people who piss out 500 before 10 a.m. Really, really rich people. So they don't give a shit about what you can and can't afford. I don't know. Those motherfuckers could have like Obama phones or pay as you go, whatever the fuck that they do. That's what they think about when it comes to you. So they don't really give a shit what you think. If you can't afford it, then, go to the next shit. They don't care. Apple alone, in the next 5 years, is expected to spend $275 billion, according to CNBC. So they don't give a shit about your 500 that you can't afford in payments. And they don't give a shit about you upgrading from the 11 to the 12 or whatever the fuck, And I'm going to hold Apple to account here because a lot of us are expecting our payments as far as tax returns. Apple did not pay a lot of taxes in the last few years, right? A billion-dollar company did not pay taxes. But you, as an individual, get your shit raped, probably the wrong word, but without your consent, you have to give your money to the government. Apple says we got lawyers to make sure that we don't have to pay anything. So just think about that. So first of all, they don't care about what you think. So there's that. It's very cute, it's very consumer rights and all. But I live in the real world, and in the real world, there's such a thing as financial stratification, meaning that the corporate bosses, the people who are in charge, are the ones that you're begging to let you pay 500 in payment or 100 or whatever it is. They don't care about you. They see you as what's called the proletariat precariat or precariat proletariat. Precariat. And they're not trying to sell to you. They don't care about selling to you, right? So that's the way that these companies work. So that's really cute that you like it, and you're going like, oh, we should stop buying their phones, guys. Let's stop buying their phones, guys, because they're being mean. Well, yeah, that's nothing new. So that's Apple. That's the one point. They don't give a shit about what you think. The second point is I got to hold myself accountable too. I do, because I'm an evil bastard. I'm an evil bastard that contributes to the evil in this world, right? And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to read a little report that I read from this news channel called democracynow.org. And they put out a report that said basically this. The United Nations Human Rights Office has released a list of more than 100 companies linked to the Jewish-only settlements in the Israeli-occupied West Bank. Ooh, shit that's going outside of the borders. I don't give a shit about this. Okay, all right. Then you can turn it off and you can unsubscribe. I don't give a shit. I'm going to keep reading. In these occupied areas, meaning basically these colonized areas where brown people live, white people came in and said, we live here now. Get the fuck out. The United Nations says that's wrong. And this report says that it includes 94 companies based in Israel who have helped these white people take out these brown people. 18 of those companies are international, which has said that they are complicit meaning that they are accomplices in these acts of war towards these brown people. These companies have helped the white people tell the brown people, get the fuck out of here. You don't live here anymore. You know what I'm saying? Those 18 companies include Gas Corporation, Israeli Gas Corporation, or sorry, American Israeli Gas Corporation, very telling. Airbnb, Delta Israel, the Bank of Jerusalem, Expedia, Booking.com, General Mills, TripAdvisor, and here's why I mention it. And this is why I care. And this is why, as much as I love JMAGA and his little PP, I have to also hold myself accountable for the shit that I contribute in this messed up world. You want cheap phones. Great. I want brown people to stop being fucked with. But what am I doing to make that happen? The phone I am recording this video on is a Motorola. And Motorola is one of those 100 companies that have helped these white people tell these brown people, fuck out of here. Why don't we boycott that? Why don't we get our forces together and boycott that? Why don't we tell these people, hey, you don't care about us? You don't care about our money? You don't care about our needs? You don't care about our rights? Why are we buying your phones? That's a good question. Why did I buy this phone? Why did I do it? I can't afford an iPhone. So I bought this phone. That fucks over brown people. I just wanted to say that so we can understand that before all y'all get excited for your S20 Plus Ultra, before you get all excited about your shit and your materials, I want you to understand there are people in this world that depend on you making the right choice. You can make the wrong choice, you know, as long as you're aware that I'm giving you an option. This is me asking nicely. Anyway, this is a short video, but I just wanted you to know that, JMAGA, you should get some rest, because around like the 3:51, 3 minutes and 51, you yawn really loudly. So I'm just concerned about you. You know, maybe you should get some rest. Perhaps you should get some rest before you make videos saying shit like, you know, what you said. I'm just being a dick now, but I just want you to know that I hear you, man. We're in the same struggle. I'm here with you, and I will continue to be down here with you. Anyway, y'all be good. I don't know what to call this. Whatever I call it, it's going to be called. And this was fun. We should do this more often. Let me get a couple drinks in me, though.